Okay. Asha, so we have to wait a few more minutes. There are 2 more students who are supposed to join. तब तक हम लोग कुछ examples कर लेते हैं, ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
And it is Saturday. So आपको हमने जो ये दिया था, I think this is you, right? आपके स्कूल में यही सारे चैप्टर्स हुए, राइट? Solution, haloalkane, haloarene, DNF block and alcohols, correct?
Yes.
है ना? ठीक है. alcohols हो गया खत्म या फिर चल रहा है अभी?
It's going on.
It's fine. Okay. Did you get the video recordings of solution?
No.
Not yet. कैसे करा रहे हैं लेकिन स्कूल में आपका इतना सारा चैप्टर इतना जल्दी लाइक दे टेक लाइक 1 week टू कंप्लीट द होल चैप्टर. वही एवरेज चल रहा है अभी.
Like 2 weeks, that's it.
2 weeks. Okay. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Mariam. How are you?
I'm fine.
Fine. Okay. So, Mariam, you were present in the last class, right, Mariam?
Yes, sir.
You were present in the last class.
Well, sir, I have joined only once, sir.
You joined today only.
Yes, sir.
Have you had any class on chemistry before this?
Yes, sir. I had one class.
You had class, no? You were present in the last class, no?
Yes, sir.
That's what I was asking. Please write. So in the last class, we talked a few things about saturated, unsaturated, aliphatic, primary, tertiary, and so on in a general sense. Okay. So please write the chapter's name from now: haloalkane and haloarene. So जो last class में बातें थी, that was in general for organic chemistry. Okay. Please write haloalkane and haloarene. Mariam, you are from Siwan, right?
Yes, sir.
आपने पता है क्या सहाबुद्दीन कौन था? नहीं था.
Sir, can you repeat?
Sahabuddin. Never heard this name?
No, sir.
अच्छा, ठीक है. आप अपने पापा से पूछिएगा, फादर से पूछिएगा.
Okay, sir.
He was a big politician there. काफी दिनों तक उसका वहाँ पे. They are from Siwan, like the main city, right?
Sir, I know. Yes, sir. My mother told about this. I know.
See, you know. Okay, Haloalkane and Haloarene. First of all, we'll do the classification of. उससे पहले अगर आप लिखना है कि what is haloalkane, what is haloarene, ठीक है, तो आराम आराम से पढ़ाने के लिए. See, we have aliphatic. What we have aliphatic hydrocarbons. What do we have? Aliphatic hydrocarbons. Examples can be CH4. You can have methane, ethane, propane, and so on. Okay. Now, if you replace hydrogen with what? If you replace hydrogen with X, क्या करना है इसमें? Hydrogen को किससे replace कर देना है? Hydrogen को replace करना है X से. X is any halogen atom. Hydrogen is to be replaced by X. Then what it will become? It will become haloalkane. Haloalkane. Haloalkane इसका official नाम, प्यार से इसको बोलते हैं alkyl halide. प्यार से इसको बोलते हैं alkyl halide. For example, I have CH4 carbon. It is having 4 hydrogens. Okay. And if I replace one of the hydrogen atoms with halogens, and in this case, I'm taking Br, I'm replacing hydrogen with what? Br. Now, please remember, I'm not writing any reaction. I'm just talking about the structural difference between an aliphatic hydrocarbon, simple alkanes, and haloalkane. Because simple alkane, you have only hydrogens, and if you replace one hydrogen with any halogen atom, in this case it is Br, then it becomes what it became? It becomes haloalkane. And specifically, what it will become bromoalkane. Okay, so we'll write bromo. And since it is a methane, so it will be bromomethane. Similarly, if you have CH3, CH2, CH3, 3 carbon atoms, that means it is a propane. If you replace hydrogen with, let us suppose, chlorine, so you can replace any one of those hydrogens. And अगर हम इसको यहाँ पे डालें CH3, and I replace the hydrogen that is of the second carbon, the middle carbon. So now one hydrogen will be replaced. So one hydrogen is remaining, replaced by Cl. So I will write Cl. And then you have CH3. So this becomes what? This becomes chloro 1,2,3 propylene. But the chloro is in the second position, so it will become 2-chloropropane. Right, next. Aliphatic hydrocarbons. Aliphatic, sorry, aromatic, my bad. Aromatic hydrocarbons. Aromatic hydrocarbons. In this also, the rule is same. Structurally, what happens? A hydrogen is replaced by halogen atom, and it becomes aromatic. It becomes aromatic. Aromatic acid. It becomes haloarenes. It becomes haloarene. And प्यार से इसको बोलते हैं aryl halide. प्यार से इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Aryl halide. Please write this down. In an example, you can write, you have a simple benzene ring, which is a aromatic hydrocarbon. And see, when you have carbon, all of these carbons will have one hydrogen atom. Okay, all of these carbon atom will have one hydrogen because each of these carbon is making a single bond and a double bond. That means 1 and 2, 3 bonds. The fourth bond is satisfied. The fourth valency of carbon is dissatisfied by hydrogen. So we have the hydrogens in each of the carbon atoms. Generally, we don't show it. And if you replace this hydrogen with, let us suppose, fluorine, then you are going to get a benzene ring with the double bonds as it is. And one of the hydrogen you can replace anywhere. It will be fluorine. And this becomes now fluorobenzene. Hello. Assalamu alaikum, Aliza. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, sir. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Fine. Okay. Aliza, this is your first class, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So slight introduction. Bataiye, which school?
I actually do dummy.
Achha, you do dummy school. Where? In which city?
अलीगढ़.
अच्छा, अलीगढ़ में है आप. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. अलीगढ़ यूपी, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, like you must have some aim in mind, ना? क्या 12th boards ही aim है आपका या फिर you have something else?
No, sir. Competition.
Which exam in competition?
JEE.
JEE. Okay, fine. So you have maths also, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. आपके ऊपर यानी कि बोर्ड्स का बस एक बोझ है जो आने वाला है, and then you have mains. You don't have tests and unit tests, these things, right? All through the year.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're comfortable from whatever chapter we are going to start, right, Aliza?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ठीक है. अब थोड़ी सी बात करते हैं आपकी 11th क्लास की. How was your 11th standard? कैसा गया आपका?
सर सही गया था.
सही गया था? क्या मतलब सही गया था? कितने मार्क्स आए? केमिस्ट्री कैसा था? केमिस्ट्री में क्या दिक? जी बताएं.
केमिस्ट्री थोड़ा गड़बड़ा गया था, वरना मैथ्स और फिजिक्स सही गया था.
मैथ और फिजिक्स सही गया था, केमिस्ट्री गड़बड़ा गया था. क्या हो गया था? क्या लगा था आपको? केमिस्ट्री में मैथ्स नहीं आने वाला और केमिस्ट्री में मैथ्स आ गया. क्या हो गया था?
नहीं, केमिस्ट्री बोरिंग सा लगा काफी.
अच्छा,
और
बोरिंग सा लग रहा था काफी. अच्छा
हाँ,
अच्छा. इंटरेस्ट नहीं जगा पाया आप केमिस्ट्री में?
मतलब 10th तक केमिस्ट्री मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था, बट 11th में थोड़ा सा कुछ हो गया.
अच्छा, 11th में थोड़ा सा कुछ हो गया. ओके ठीक है, तो उसी को कोशिश करेंगे. अगर आपको अच्छा लगने लगे सब्जेक्ट तब तो फिर मार्क्स आ जाएंगे, राइट अलीजा?
यस सर.
हाँ, तो फिर यही कोशिश रहेगी ना कि अच्छा लगे आपको,
या.
है ना? ठीक है. अब दिक्कत कहाँ कहाँ से हुई अभी, क्योंकि वी आर डूइंग ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री राइट नाउ. ठीक है, सो आई विल आस्क अबाउट ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री राइट नाउ. स्टार्टिंग से अगर बात करें हम, तो आईयूपैक नॉमेनक्लेचर में कैसा लगा आपको? आईयूपैक नॉमेनक्लेचर
या सर वो वाला अच्छा था.
वो सही था? आईयूपैक नॉमेनक्लेचर ठीक है, यानी आपको नो प्रॉब्लम इन दैट.
इनऑर्गेनिक थोड़ी.
इनऑर्गेनिक में दिक्कत? इनऑर्गेनिक तो बेसिकली वैसे हटा दिया जा चुका है सिलेबस से, तो
या.
ना मेन जो चैप्टर थे पी ब्लॉक, एंड होपिंग दैट सिंस अच्छा, दिस इज फॉर आयशा एंड मरियम आल्सो, व्हाटएवर कंपटीशन एग्जाम नीट और जेईई यू आर ट्राइंग टू डू, since NCERT also has removed NCERT, the textbook, it has removed a few chapters from 11th and 12th standard, then people are supposing that those chapters will also not be asked in the JEE exams or the NEET exams. I mean, वो suppose कर रहे हैं, अभी तो syllabus नहीं आया ना, because these exams have just been over, है ना? JEE means तो हो गया, NEET भी अभी just ही over हुआ है. So for the next year, they may release a new syllabus which is in accordance to the new NCERT textbooks. ठीक है, because JEE का syllabus अगर आप पूछेंगे JEE से कहाँ से पढ़ना रहता है reference book, they will say NCERT, and similar same thing is for NEET also. They will also say NCERT is the syllabus. Okay, at least those topics are the syllabus. But since it has been removed, तो शायद वो फिर वो पूछे भी नहीं, है ना? इनऑर्गेनिक में आपको दिक्कत थी, बट इनऑर्गेनिक अच्छा चलिए ठीक है. अब 11th की बातें तो होगी. इनऑर्गेनिक इन 12th स्टैंडर्ड इज कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड, coordination compounds, and you have DNF block, right? Only 2 chapters. ठीक है, तो बहुत ज्यादा नहीं. कोऑर्डिनेशन तो बहुत अच्छा है. DNF ब्लॉक में आपको थोड़ी परेशानी हो सकती है, लेकिन उसमें भी क्या है कि जो सवाल आते हैं ना वो फिक्स है. कुछ टॉपिक्स ऐसे हैं, एंड DNF ब्लॉक हैज अ फ्यू कंसेप्चुअल टॉपिक्स. ठीक है, उन्हीं से सवाल जनरली पूछे जाते हैं, और बाकी जो DNF ब्लॉक से सवाल करते हैं वो सिर्फ ऐसे रहता है ना कि वो रैंक डिसाइड करने वाले रहते हैं ना, कि टॉपर कौन होगा, सेकंड टॉपर कौन होगा. बिल्कुल एकदम टेक्स्ट बुक से ऐसा फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन. क्या पूछते हैं वो? फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन, है ना? तो देयर आर 2 टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चन, लॉजिकल हो सकता है, फैक्चुअल हो सकता है. सो इफ दे विल आस्क यू फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन, तो आपको याद है चाहे नहीं याद, मार्गरी का अगर पूछ ले एटॉमिक मास, उसमें लॉजिक तो नहीं लगेगा. either you know it or you don't know it, right? So they ask very 1 marks question DNF block से that are very factual in the sense कि जिसने बहुत ज्यादा ही केमिस्ट्री, जिसका बहुत ही अच्छा होगा, उसने लाइन बाय लाइन पढ़ा होगा, बिल्कुल सब चीज को याद करके रखा होगा, तो वो आंसर कर पाएगा, फिर उसके 95 से 100 के बीच में मार्क्स आएंगे, है ना? तो वो फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चंस रहते हैं, लेकिन उन पे बहुत ज्यादा जोर नहीं देना है. सी वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग टू हैव मोर देन 90 मार्क्स. ठीक है, बहुत सारे बच्चों के लास्ट ईयर आए भी है 90 से ज्यादा. तो 90 से ज्यादा लाने के लिए आपको फैक्चुअल कोई चीज याद करने की जरूरत एटलीस्ट नहीं पड़ेगी. हम सब कुछ बता देंगे, जो जो क्या क्या आपको करना है और क्या क्या नहीं करना है. ठीक है, चलिए. So we are doing haloalkanes and haloarenes. This is the first class and just the introduction has begun. Okay, चलिए. So please can you write this down quickly?
Okay.
है ना? And Aisha and Maryam, similarly, if you have a benzene ring, And in this benzene ring, if you replace a hydrogen atom, with, let us suppose, Br, then one of the carbon will be replaced and you will have Br, और ये बन जाएगा bromobenzene. This will become bromobenzene. We are not talking anything about IUPAC nomenclature abhi, Aisha, Mariam and Aliza. Also, we are not talking anything regarding the reactions now. We are just talking the structural differences between aromatic hydrocarbon and halogen. तो ये जो arrow दिख रहा है इसका reaction arrow नहीं है, ठीक है ना? इस यहाँ पे structural difference बता रहे हैं. Aliza, let me know once you're done. अच्छा, Aliza, can you do one thing?
Yes, sir.
कहाँ तक
Sir,
हुआ
I'm
Aliza,
done.
बताइए. अच्छा, you're done. Okay. Right, next. Classification on the basis of haloalkane, haloarene का लिख लीजिए. At the topic classification of haloalkane and haloarene. इसमें number 1 डालिएगा. First classification is on the basis of number of halogen atoms. So, Aliza, do you prefer online classes over offline classes?
This is my first time experiencing online classes, so I don't know yet.
So you don't know yet. Okay, because see, most of the students that we have here, it is they're generally from Saudi and the Gulf area. So
Yeah.
obviously वहाँ पे थोड़ी तो कमी रहती है. So अच्छा, आप सऊदी में थे क्या इससे पहले?
No.
अच्छा, आप अलीगढ़ में ही हैं. Okay.
Yeah.
So how come online classes? Generally लोग तो इंडिया में कम से कम ऑफलाइन जाना पसंद करते हैं.
Yeah, I'm actually doing I did offline in 11th, and I haven't joined any coaching yet. But you know Azam sir.
जी, आजम भाई को जान रहे हैं?
He's my chachu, so he suggested
Oh.
that I should do this.
अच्छा, you should do classes with me. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
On the basis of number of halogen atoms, ठीक है? So please write here. If you have one halogen atom, two halogen atom, and three halogen atom. So when you have one halogen atom, its simple name is monohaloalkane. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Monohaloalkane. And if you have not haloalkane but haloarene, then we call this monohaloarene. A-R-E-N-E, not I. Okay. If you have two halogen atoms, then this is known as dihaloalkane, or if it is a haloarene, then it will be known as dihaloarene. Thirdly, when you have three, so it is known as trihaloalkane or trihaloarene if it is a haloarene. Once you have written this, please write a question. Classify the following. Classify the following on the basis of number of, on the basis of number of halogen atoms. Number of halogen atoms. Okay, so you'll write any one of these six. It will either be monohaloalkane, monohaloarene, dihaloalkene, or dihaloarene, trihaloalkene, or trihaloarene. Okay, please write the questions. Write number one. Just a second, guys. My OneNote is being just a second. Can all of you see the screen now? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Please write this down. इलेवेंथ में आपने कहाँ पढ़ा था अलीगढ़ में अलीजा?
सर कोचिंग
हाँ, कोचिंग.
ड्यूटी सोसाइटी.
Sorry,
ड्यूटी सोसाइटी.
ब्यूटी सोसाइटी.
या
अलीगढ़ में ऑर्गेनन काफी फेमस है ना.
या सर, बट वो नीट के लिए ज्यादा अच्छी है.
बट आई थिंक जेई के लिए फिर कोई ऐसा खास फेमस नहीं है कोई, राइट?
यही के लिए एक है बंसल है, सर्वर है, बट बंसल में मेरा एक
हाँ.
जानने वाला था तो उसने सजेस्ट नहीं किया.
अच्छा, बंसल यानी अलीगढ़ बंसल उतना अच्छा बंसल अभी हो चुका है. हाँ, बहुत छोटे छोटे जगह बंसल क्लासेस भी आ चुके हैं. सर्वर क्लासेस तो है, काफी नाम है सर्वर क्लासेस का. बीएमडब्ल्यू है उनके पास, है ना? पता ही नहीं आपको? सर्वर सर के पास, आई थिंक सो.
सर्वर सर पता नहीं, मेरे डैड जानते हैं.
अच्छा, दैट.
बट सर्वर के टीचर्स भी यहाँ पे अभी हमें फिजिक्स पढ़ा रहे थे, लाइक जो मेरी कोचिंग थी.
अच्छा, जो आपकी कोचिंग थी वहाँ पे, अच्छा, सर्वर की टीचर्स को पढ़ा. आई थिंक दिस इज एन इजी क्वेश्चन. आयशा मरियम, हो रहा है आप लोगों से?
Yes.
Take 1 more minute maybe, and take 1 more minute, and then we will discuss the answers. Okay. Okay. 1 minute is over. बताइए. First one is what? Tell me, guys. Mono haloalkane, dihaloalkane. बताइए क्या है? First one. Aliza, Aisha, Mariam, anyone? Sorry. So just a second. Chavez, just a second. Chavez, your class is at 8:30, I guess, or 8 o'clock IST. Can you please, I mean, message में आपको दिया गया था शायद. Chavez, am I audible? Chavez, आपको आवाज आ रही है?
Sorry, by
Yeah.
mistake I joined from wrong links.
हाँ ठीक है, कोई बात. Okay. जी क्या कह रहे थे आप लोग? Tell me, it is a haloalkane or haloarene first of all? Haloalkane है, haloarene है. आयशा बताएं.
Alkane.
Haloalkane. And it is a mono, di or tri?
Mono.
So it will be what? Mono haloalkane. Haloalkane. It's small. Mono haloalkane. What about the second one? Mono tri. Aliza. Aliza क्या है? Mono है, di है, tri है?
Sir, di.
Di. And what it is? Haloalkane or haloarene?
Haloalkane.
Haloarene.
Haloarene. Sir, what's the difference?
Haloarene.
No, the difference between haloarene and haloalkane.
So here we have written ना, if you have aliphatic hydrocarbon and वहाँ के hydrogen से you are replacing a halogen atom, then it will be what? It will be a haloalkane. But if you have an aromatic hydrocarbon, aromatic means आपके लिए आसानी के लिए क्या है? If you have benzene, but this is not benzene. Until unless you have a circle around this ring,
Yeah.
this ring, or you have alternate double bonds, it is not benzene. अभी ये क्या है? अभी it is a cyclohexane. Now it is a benzene. है ना? This is aromatic. This is aromatic. And other than this, everything is going to be aliphatic. आसानी के लिए अभी आपकी, ठीक है ना? It can be थोड़ी सी उसमें. There is some detailing to that, but in general, what you can say, if you have benzene that is aromatic, anything other than benzene is aliphatic. Okay.
Okay.
ठीक है. So if you have halogen atom on benzene, then it is going to be aromatic. Otherwise, it is going to be haloalkane. ठीक है.
Oh, okay.
In the second one and the third one, tell me, di, tri or mono? Mariam बताए. Sorry, tri, right?
Alkane.
Tri. Oh, तबीयत खराब है आपकी, मरियम?
Yes, sir.
आपकी तबीयत खराब है क्या?
No, sir, I'm fine.
थोड़ा सा दुआ करिए, है ना? मरियम के लिए दुआ करेंगे, अलीजा, आयशा, हम भी दुआ करेंगे, है ना? शिफा मिले इनको जल्दी. चलिए आगे बताएं. Okay, this is not a haloarene. Aisha, Mariam, and Aliza, I hope all of you can see that. Yes or no? Please tell me. Yes, Aisha.
Yeah.
है ना? It will be it is not a haloarene because ये benzene ring नहीं है. अब benzene ring हो जाएगा, ठीक है? But it is not a benzene ring. Now it is not a benzene ring. Fourth वाला बताएं. Mono, di or tri? Mono, di. It is di. And it is what? Haloalkane or haloarene?
Haloalkane.
Haloalkane. This is tri haloalkane. And this will be di haloarene. Very good. Okay. Now, write a note that is going to help you in the next thing that we are going to discuss. Write a note. Very simple thing. Please write, if a carbon has, ऐसे लिखिएगा बीच में, ठीक है ना? पहले देख लीजिए, उसके बाद लिखिएगा. अभी don't write anything now. If a carbon has, first you will write this thing. If a carbon has one double bond, then that carbon is going to be sp2 hybridized. ठीक है? Chemical bonding sp2 hybridized. If it has two double bonds, then it is going to be sp hybridized. If it has one triple bond, then it is going to be sp hybridized. if it has no double or triple bonds, D or T. Okay, D is a double. If it has no double or triple bond, then it is going to be sp3 hybridized. ठीक है. So अगर मरियम और आयशा को हमने पहले लिखाया हुआ है, then you can ignore this. But अलीजा आप इसको लिख लीजिए. All of you understood this, right? Yes or no? Please tell me. हाँ ना बताएं. अलीजा, आयशा and मरियम.
Yes, sir.
Yes. ठीक है. Now you will write. Now we are going to classify the monohaloalkenes. है ना? We are going to classify monohaloalkenes. Please write. Monohaloalkenes. They are divided on the basis of the carbon to which they are attached. The carbon to which they are attached. For example, there are two types of monohaloalkenes. The type of monohaloalkane is the one which is attached to sp3 carbon. You have sp3 carbon and it is further attached to a halogen atom. The other monohaloalkenes are those which are sp2 carbon atom and then further attached to halogen atom. So here you have halogen atom that is attached with sp3 carbon. Here we have halogen atom that is attached with sp2 carbon. Okay, we have two types. In your sp3 carbon, there are further types. In your sp3 carbon, you have further types. First is, please write alkyl halides. You have number one, alkyl halides. Now, alkyl halides को classify कर सकते हैं तीन में. A है primary alkyl halides. What are primary alkyl halides? Such as you have CH3 chlorine. That means chlorine it is directly attached to carbon atom, and this carbon atom, wait a second, not CH3Cl, rather it will be CH3CH2Cl. You have to look at the carbon to which the chlorine has been attached. So this carbon is further attached to one CH3 group. That means one carbon atom, so primary. We also call this 1 degree. Another example would be, let us suppose you have CH3, carbon, CH3, CH3, and then you have CH2Cl. Important point to know is, so hydrogen atom,
Sorry, your voice
which it is attached. Now this carbon is at, sorry, Miriam.
breaking a lot.
My voice is breaking a lot. Is my voice breaking a lot? How is it now? Am I audible, guys?
Yes.
Laudable.
Okay, I'm audible now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, did you ask something, or you were just saying that my voice is not audible? Miriam,
Sir,
did
I
you
was
ask?
just saying.
So, in the second example, please look very carefully. This looks something like because we
And
looked
now
at
your voice is
attached.
breaking.
Once again, it is breaking. What's happening? Wait a second. Let me try something. How is it now? Better?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mariam and Aisha. Better?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So I was saying this chlorine atom is attached with a carbon atom, which is further attached to only this carbon atom. Okay. So you have to only look at which carbon which is directly attached to halogen. Now this is further attached to 3 carbon atom. That does not matter. You have to just look at this carbon atom, which is directly attached to haloalkane, that is directly attached to halogen atom. It is further connected to only one carbon. Right. Next, secondary. Secondary alkyl halide, we also call this 2 degree. Now, in this, what is going to happen? The halogen atom will be attached to a carbon atom, which is further attached to 2 carbons. For example, you have CH3, a carbon atom. It has one more carbon atom, CH3. Now it has another hydrogen atom and then Br. So Br is attached to such carbon atom which is further attached to two carbon atom. That is why it is 2 degree. Then we have tertiary. Alkyl halide. We also call this 3 degree. We also call this 3 degree. Now in this case, the halogen atom, it is going to attach with the carbon atom which is further attached to 3 carbons. CS3, CS3, CS3. Okay, so these are examples which you must have already seen or you may be familiar with this, but the next example is the one which you have to concentrate upon. Please write the second. This is the first case, alkyl halide, simple alkyl halide. Second है आपके पास, please write. This is very important. Allylic alkyl halide. What type of alkyl halide? Allylic alkyl halide or allylic haloalkane. Now, what is allylic? Please write. Halogen atom connected to sp3 carbon, which is further connected to C double bond C, that is sp2 carbon. Okay. So you will always, if you are going to identify whether something is allylic or not, you are always going to identify and start identifying from halogen atom. Okay. So for example, you have halogen atom. It should be connected to a carbon atom, which is further connected to C double bond C. Are you guys getting my point? Yes or no? Please tell me. Bataएं. Okay. Now you can, I think you can add the hydrogens on your own. है ना? Here you will be having 2 hydrogens. This carbon is already making 3 bonds, so it will be having only 1 hydrogen. This carbon is making 2 bonds, so it will be having 2 hydrogen atoms. Okay. But you have what you have to see. You have to see these parts. Halogen atom connected to sp3. sp3 मतलब all single bonds. इसलिए हमने यहाँ क्या लिखा था? If you don't have any double or triple bonds, then it is going to be sp3. This carbon atom, which is directly connected to carbon, here, this is what? sp3. ये carbon atom बताएं क्या है? What is this carbon atom? Second one क्या है बताइए? sp3, sp2, sp. Sorry, Aisha, once again.
SP.
Okay. How many double bond it is having?
sp2.
Or triple bond? Aisha, how many double or triple bond it is having? Tell me. Second carbon.
1 double bond.
Okay, 1 double bond. That means it is going to be. Please look at the note.
SP2.
sp2. ठीक है? Very good. Similarly, you can also have cyclic structures. These are आपका answer सही था. For example, you have double bond here, and then you have carbon atom, CH2, which is further bonded to let us suppose a bromine atom, like this. Okay, a bromine atom. अच्छा guys, tell me one thing. जहाँ पे मेरे पेन्स है ना, यहाँ पे पेन्स है. Here you have home, right? See there, can you see something there happening if I am writing? कुछ आपको दिख रहा है वहाँ पे होते हुए?
Yes.
Yes. कुछ हो रहा है ना उधर भी?
Yes.
फिर क्लास के बाद देखना पड़ेगा. ठीक. Now, what is this carbon atom? Tell me. sp3, sp2, sp. क्या है ये? Tell me. Is there any double bond or triple bond? Aliza, Mariam, and Aisha. Is there any double bond or triple bond?
Yes, sir. Double.
CH2 में. CH2 में.
No.
No, sir.
No ना. This will be. क्या हो जाएगा ये? sp हो जाएगा. क्या हो जाएगा?
sp.
SP.
ठीक है. अब this carbon. अरे भाई साहब. sp हमने बोला, आप लोग भी sp बोलने लगे. sp3 होगा. My bad. क्या होगा? क्या होगा? अगर कोई डबल बॉन्ड और ट्रिपल बॉन्ड नहीं है तो क्या होगा?
SP.
sp3 होगा, ये तो कुछ ज्यादा ही होने लगा अब उधर। अच्छा उधर अब रेड हो रहा है, जस्ट अ सेकंड, एक बार हम कुछ करके देखते हैं। अब देखते हैं हो रहा है। So sp3 and then this carbon atom is भी हो रहा है sp2। ठीक है, so these are what allylic alkyl halide। क्या ये allylic alkyl halide, right? Next benzylic halides। What is benzylic halide? Please write halogen atom connected to sp3 carbon, which is further connected to a benzene ring, ठीक है, so you have X connected to CH2, which is further connected to a benzene ring like this. So you will always start identifying from the halogen atom। ऐसे देखिएगा, halogen atom connected to this carbon is sp3 ऐसे बोलिएगा आप, ठीक है, और ये sp3 कार्बन किससे कनेक्टेड है? बेंजीन से कनेक्टेड है। So it is going to be benzylic halide, ठीक है। This is how you are going to identify। Now when people say benzylic halide, तो पहले लोग बेंजीन देखने लगते हैं। Never do that। What you have to do, you have to start with the halogen atom। ये देखिए फिर आप, it is connected to which carbon, and then you have to hybridize that carbon कि sp3 है, sp2 है, क्या है, ठीक है। If it is sp3, then you have to look further whether it is connected to a benzene ring or not। All of you got this? Yes or no? Please tell me।
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good। तो लिख लिया कि नहीं लिखा? Aliza, Mariam and Aisha, done writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay। Now let's move on to the carbon atoms which are sp2 and they have halogen atom connected to them। In this we have two categories। एक को बोलते हैं vinylic halide। What do we say? Vinylic halide। Now here also we'll start with the halogen atom। In this case it is very simple। Halogen atom, please write halogen atom directly connected to C double bond C। यानी कि सीधा किससे कनेक्टेड होगा? sp2 कार्बन एटम, है ना। C double bond C क्या हो गया? sp2 कार्बन एटम। फॉर एग्जांपल you have halogen atom connected to CH double bond CH2। तो जैसे ही आपने देखा X connected to C double bond C, क्या हो गया ये? This is going to be vinylic। Also you can have examples such as a cyclic compound। You have a double bond here and there will be a bromine here। As you can see, bromine is directly connected to a carbon atom which is having a double bond। So this will be vinylic halide। Always start identifying from the halogen atom, right? Second, aryl halide। Aryl halide, what are aryl halide? Please write halogen atom directly connected to directly connected to benzene ring। मरियम, आपका हम स्कूल का नाम भूल गए। व्हाट्स योर स्कूल्स नेम मरियम? Mariam Khatun, what's your school's name?
Yes, sir.
What is your school's name?
International Indian School Algebra.
Jubair, okay। ठीक है, write an example here। A benzene ring और इसमें डायरेक्टली कौन कनेक्टेड होगा? You will have some halogen atom, Br हो गया। You can have something like this also। It doesn't matter the benzene ring is having any other group, for example CH3 but here you have fluorine, so this is also an aryl halide। Can everyone yes or no please tell me? सबने लिख लिया? हाँ या ना बताएं? लिख लिया या नहीं लिखा अभी आप लोगों ने? Tell me.
Done, sir.
Done.
Done. Right, सवाल लिखिएगा. Classify the following.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
The voice is once again breaking. Oh my God. तो ज़्यादा हो रहा है ये. How is it now? Is it breaking for everyone? Aliza, Mariam.
Sir, sometimes.
Sometimes. देखना पड़ेगा फिर उसके लिए. Classify the following as allyl, benzyl, vinyl, or aryl. एक इसमें और कर सकते हैं ना इस तरह से भी. अराइल के बाद कॉमा दे दीजिए 1 डिग्री 2 डिग्री और 3 डिग्री. ठीक है. इस सवाल के साथ ही आई थिंक दिस इज एन एनसीईआरटी इटसेल्फ, राइट. अभी आप लोग ट्राई कीजिएगा दिस वन. Then you will try this one 1 4. Then you will try the 8th one. Then you will try the 9th one. And what else will you try? इतना ही ट्राई कीजिएगा उसका, है ना. डू दीज 4 at least. ना बाकी आप लोग क्या कीजिएगा, होमवर्क. You have been given the condensed structure. इससे आप लोग फुल स्ट्रक्चर या फिर बॉन्ड लाइन स्ट्रक्चर बना सकते हैं, नहीं बना सकते हैं? लीजा, आयशा, मरियम, टेल मी. कोई एक कर दे हम. Should I do one of these? Tell me. Aliza, Aisha and Mariam. Yes, Aisha?
Yes, I don't know what.
अच्छा, कोई एक बताइए कौन सा करें. आयशा आपने बोला तो आप बताएं कौन सा करें.
Sir, anyone.
Anyone?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा ठीक है, चलिए. हम होमवर्क वाले में से एक आपको कर देते हैं ना, और 4 आप लोग अभी कीजिएगा. लेट मी डू. कौन सा हार्ड लग रहा है हमको? तो देखिए सब सेम लग रहा है. आपको कौन सा हार्ड लग रहा है बताइए. अलीजा, आयशा और मरियम. अलीजा आप बताएं.
Sir, second या fifth कोई भी कर देंगे.
सेकेंड वन. ठीक है, ओके. चलिए, बट थोड़ा आप लोग हेल्प कीजिएगा हमें. ओके, अलीजा, आयशा एंड मरियम, प्लीज टर्न योर माइक ऑन. आयशा, मरियम, आयशा जी. तो सेकेंड वन में फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट आई विल राइट, टेल मी. स्टार्टिंग में क्या लिखेंगे? बोलिए, सबको पता होगा ये तो ना. CH3. मरियम, आयशा, what it should be right? CH3. It is connected to CH2, very good. It is further connected to CH. अब दिक्कत आती है आप लोग को, राइट? ब्रैकेट है, अब क्या करें? ब्रैकेट मतलब ब्रांच, बी से ब्रैकेट, बी से ब्रैकेट, बी से ब्रांच। ब्रांच मतलब ऊपर चला जाएगा या नीचे चला जाएगा, तो व्हाट विल हैव CH3, जो भी ब्रैकेट में वो ब्रांच हो गया। अब इसके बाद देखिए ये CH है, राइट? तो दिस CH विल बी हियर। गॉट इट? यस और नो, प्लीज टेल मी।
यस सर।
ठीक है, फिर ब्रांच आ गया C2H5, ठीक है। फिर CH के बाद सीधा क्या है? Cl है। CH के बाद क्या है? Cl। अब देखिए, दिस कार्बन हैज 3 हाइड्रोजन्स एंड 1 बॉन्ड। यस और नो, प्लीज टेल मी। इसके 4 बॉन्ड है, 4 बॉन्ड दिख रहे हैं इसके? हाँ या ना बताएं? दिख रहे हैं, ठीक है। कैन यू सी 4 बॉन्ड्स फॉर दिस CH2? मरियम,
Yes, sir.
आयशा, आपको दिख रहा है इसके 4 बॉन्ड?
No.
नहीं नहीं, आपके यस में उतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है। आयशा, यस और नो, एक्सप्लेन करें, थोड़ा बता दें आयशा। ठीक है, देखिए, एक तो आवाज ना आपकी साफ नहीं आ रही है आयशा। ये CH2 मतलब इस तरह से है ना, करेक्ट आयशा? Can you see the 4 bonds now? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this carbon has 4 bonds. Yes or no?
Yes,
This
sir.
carbon also has 4 bonds. और फिर ये तो क्लोरीन है, इसके पास एक बॉन्ड रहेगा। Now tell me, क्या क्या आइडेंटिफाई करना है? You have to identify whether it is alkyl, allyl, अच्छा बेंजाइल में BE होगा, बेंजाइल, प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी, टर्शरी, विनाइल, एराइल और अराइल हैलाइड्स। इन सब चीजों में सबसे पहले क्या देखना होता है? हाइड्रोजन एटम कहाँ है। तो हियर वी हैव द हाइड्रोजन एटम। यस और नो, प्लीज टेल मी। सही है, हाँ या ना बताएं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hydrogen atom is connected to a carbon atom. This is sp3 or sp2. This carbon is sp3 or sp2?
SP3.
sp3, very good. It is further connected to sp3 or sp2?
SP3.
sp3 ना, तो इसमें फिर हम लोग कोई और क्लासिफिकेशन नहीं करना है, sp3 से sp3 कनेक्टेड है, so it is going to be alkyl halide only. Alkyl halide only. Now we have to see this sp3 carbon atom which has the halogen atom, इसको बोलते हैं alpha carbon। क्या बोलते हैं इसको? What do we call these type of carbon atoms which are connected to functional group? Tell me. What do we say this? Alpha carbon. But tell me, this alpha carbon is connected to how many carbon atoms? This alpha carbon is connected to one carbon atom here and the other carbon atom here. Okay. C2H5 लिखा हुआ है, but I hope you know that C2H5 is going to be CH2. Wait a second. Change the color. CH2 and CH3 इस तरह से होगा, right? So this alpha carbon atom is directly connected to only 2 carbons. Correct है? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
तो कौन सा डिग्री हो गया? 1 डिग्री, 2 डिग्री, 3 डिग्री, क्या हो जाएगा बताएं?
2 degree.
है ना? So you'll write alpha carbon connected to 2 carbons. Therefore, 2 degree or secondary alkyl halide. Understood? Yes or no? Please tell me. Aliza, Aisha and Mariam.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? चलिए. Aliza, anything? You're saying something?
No, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. Try the rest of these. बाकी चार try करें. If you take 2 more minutes, then I will explain. You guys have 1 more minute. Please see here, guys. ठीक है, आप लोग आंसर्स मैच कीजिएगा. For the first one, both of these will be branches. Main chain कहाँ से होगा? This CH and this CH3. ठीक है. So please see CH and then CH3. This CH has 2 CH3s branches, and this CH has what? 1 chlorine. Structure यही बना था. Aliza, Aisha and Mariam, tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have to identify the halogen atom. Then we have to see that this is the alpha carbon, and this alpha carbon is what? It is sp3. Correct? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, is it further attached to any other thing? sp2 से attached है क्या? नहीं. This is also sp3, and this is also sp3. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? Simple alkyl halide. Now we have to see whether it is going to be 1 degree, 2 degree, or 3 degree. Since alpha carbon is connected to 2 degree होगा. 2 carbon atoms, it is going to be secondary. Okay. See the next one. 4th question. Again, we have this carbon, then we have CH2. Carbon, CH2, CH, and then C6H5. This is going to be benzene. C6H5 कहीं भी हो, that is going to be a benzene ring. Okay. So C है पहले आपके पास. You have carbon atom further connected to. Let me scroll down a bit. Carbon atom further connected to CH2, further connected to CH, further connected to benzene. Now, CH के पास क्या लगा हुआ है? Br लगा हुआ है. ठीक है. तो CH के बाद Br है. प्लीज याद रखिएगा. CH के बाद Br है. And this carbon atom, it has कुछ गड़बड़ लग रही है मुझे इसमें. सवाल में कुछ गड़बड़ है. CH3 and CH3, राइट? अब इस कार्बन के पास तो 3 ही बॉन्ड बने. इसके पास इन्होंने हाइड्रोजन भी नहीं दिया है. They have not given the hydrogen also. Let me see the NCERT.